Instagram is the #1 way to grow your business in 2025. And here's the truth that most gurus don't tell. Getting 1 million followers won't make you rich. In fact, I know creators with huge followings that can barely pay their bills. However, with the right system in place, you can turn your Instagram profile into a 24/7 sales machine, even with a small following. Today, I'm sharing the framework that has helped me build my own 7-figure business, all from my bedroom. Not only me, but my student Mauricio, who runs a window tinting business, turned a single short video into $1,000 overnight using the same exact system. So that just shows you how one strategic video can completely change your business. Today, I'll be breaking down my proven content system that turns casual viewers into paying customers, the Costco method I use to turn followers into buyers without being salesy, my automated DM system that works like a 24-hour sales team while you sleep. Our private clients pay us thousands of dollars to teach them these frameworks, but today, you're getting it free. So if you're ready to turn your followers into income, listen up. Step 1, targeting. The first step to succeeding on social media isn't creating content. It's knowing exactly who you're making it for. Here's why this matters. With my experience coaching thousands of creators and growing my own following over 200K in just 10 weeks, I've learned that trying to speak to everyone means speaking to no one. Let me give you a real example. Imagine a 31-year-old small business owner who's been posting on Instagram for months, but she barely gets any engagement. She's tired, she's frustrated, and starting to wonder if social media is even worth it. Then she sees this post that says, struggling to get clients from Instagram? Here's how I landed 10 paying customers in 30 days without spending a dime on ads. She stops, she watches. It feels like it was made just for her. But before she knows it, she's binge watching their videos, following them, and signing up for their free business growth guide. That's the feeling that I create for my audience, and you should do the same. Most people make the mistake of trying to attract everyone, and in doing so, they attract no one. It's like a fitness coach posting generic content like aesthetic shots from the gym. But who are you talking to? Busy professionals who want quick, effective workouts, athletes looking to optimize their performance, new moms trying to get back in shape, people with specific injuries requiring modified exercises. If you try to help everyone, your message just hits no one. Here's how I get clarity. I start by getting crystal clear on who I'm actually talking to. Not just be people growing on Instagram, but who's that one person that I can really help? I ask myself, how old are they? What do they do for work? What kind of content fills their feed? What keeps them up at night? Once you nail this, your content becomes impossible to ignore. Step 2, the hook. 2 seconds. Let me share something powerful about Instagram's algorithm that most creators miss. You have under 2 seconds to stop the scroll. This is where visual effects becomes your secret weapon. Not for just looking cool, but for stopping thumbs dead in their tracks. Take Megan, one of my students in real estate. She was struggling to stand out in a saturated market. After implementing just one of the VFX techniques from the course, her reel hit over 800,000 views, and this was with barely any followers. Pretty cool, right? The secret is in the pattern interrupt. While other realtors were doing basic walkthroughs, she used a simple visual transition that made viewers do a double take. That split second of, wait, how'd she do that? Was all it took. Here's why this matters for your money-making potential. When viewers stop scrolling, Instagram's algorithm reads it as high-interest content. Higher watch time leads to more organic reach. More reach means more potential clients seeing your message. But remember, the visual hook isn't about showing off. It's about serving your message. Use visuals to make your message stronger, not just to look fancy. Step 3, solving problems. Early in my Instagram journey, I had a trendy reel that hit over 800,000 views. I was pumped until I realized that it made me exactly $0. Not one client, not one sale. Then I tried something different. Instead of showing off my skills, I started teaching the skill. Fewer views, but real money started coming in. Here's why this works. You can make money on Instagram by solving problems, not just posting content. Think of it like a Nike ad. They don't just show you the shoes. They show you sprinting, sweating, winning, and feeling like an athlete. The product is secondary to the transformation. Why this matters for your content. The algorithm rewards value. When someone watches your transformation-focused reel all the way through, like how I made 3K in a week, people who want the transformation engage. They save it, they share it, they comment on it. Instagram's algorithm reads those signals as this is valuable. and pushes your content to more of your ideal clients. It filters your audience. Entertainment brings random followers. Transformation content attracts your dream clients. Think of it like a nightclub with two different entrances. At the first entrance, there's no cover charge. Anyone can walk in, dance, and have a good time. That's like posting pure entertainment content. You get lots of people, but they're just there for the party, and maybe even a fight will break out. The second entrance has a specific dress code and attracts people looking for a particular experience. Maybe it's a jazz night or a wine tasting. Fewer people come through this door, but the ones who do are exactly who you want there. That's what transformation content does. It naturally filters for people who are seriously interested in the specific value that you provide. It shortcuts the sale. When you show the result first, lost 8 pounds without dieting, viewers automatically think, I want that, how do I get it? That's when they'll check your bio or comment how. After coaching thousands of creators, here's what I learned. The accounts that look successful chase views. The ones that actually pay bills focus on one thing, making their viewer imagine their own transformation in the first 3 seconds and then providing them with a clear path to achieve that transformation. In the next couple minutes, I'll show you how to turn those viewers into actual customers using a strategy I learned from an unlikely place, your local Costco. If you've ever walked into Costco or maybe seen on social media, you see that they offer free samples. You grab a bite of that crispy, perfectly seasoned chicken nugget. It's good. It's really good. Next thing you know, you're walking out with a big jumbo 5-pound bag that you didn't even plan on buying. That's the power of a free sample. Instagram works the same way. Instead of trying to sell right up front, I give my audience something valuable for free, like a guide, checklist, or a mini training that solves a small problem for them. For example, a visual effect with a call to action to learn more or get a free training, or one of my viral video troubleshooting guides. Why? Because once people see value in what you give for free, they trust you, and trust equals sales. So your first step is simple. Create a free resource that solves one small problem for your audience. Drop a link in your bio and drive traffic to it. That's how to turn random viewers to potential buyers. But here's a pro tip. Your free sample doesn't always have to be free. In fact, sometimes a low ticket offer, often called a starter pack, can work even better. Also known as a tripwire. It's a low cost product that gives people the chance to experience your value without a huge investment. This serves 3 important purposes. It filters out freebie seekers, because people who pay even a small amount are more likely to engage with your content. It helps cover your marketing costs while building your email list, also known as a list of potential customers. It creates what we call a buyer's momentum. Once someone makes a small purchase and gets value, they're more likely to invest in your high ticket offers. Let me share a real example that works incredibly well for us. Our comprehensive viral VFX bundle for $198. Click below to see exactly how the offer looks. Here's something cool. You don't need to charge $198 for your first offer. Even $1 or a $7 product can work great. Think about it. Someone who just found you on Instagram might think twice about $198, but $7? That's cheaper than lunch. Just make sure that your cheap offer is still super helpful. When people get amazing value from a $7 purchase, they'll want to buy your bigger products later. The point isn't to make money on this first sale. It's to show people that you actually can help them. The low cost offer serves a crucial purpose. It establishes a monetary relationship with your audience. When someone invests even a small amount and receives incredible value, they're more likely to trust us with bigger investments. Here's the psychology behind it. After experiencing the transformation from our $198 offer, they'll think, if I got this much value from their entry-level product, imagine what their premium coaching could do for me. And that's where the real revenue comes in. While the bundle generates consistent income, our primary coaching programs are where we generate the majority of our revenue. Multiple 6 figures on this simple funnel. The key is to over-deliver at every price point, creating a natural progression from free content to low ticket to high ticket offers. When you've got killer content that catches attention, your front end, and irresistible offers that solve problems, your back end, there's still one crucial piece missing: the bridge between them. Here's the thing. Most entrepreneurs lose potential customers in that gap between consuming content and making a purchase. The friction is just too high. Someone loves your content, gets value, but then what? They have to figure out how to work with you. That's where automation becomes your secret weapon. Instead of hoping that people will somehow find a way to your offers, you need a system that seamlessly guides them from viewer to customer. kind of like climbing a ladder. We use ManyChat and Go High Level, the tools that turn this messy middle into a smooth, automated journey. If you've ever had a post blow up and suddenly your DMs are flooded with people asking, how do I learn more? Then you know the struggle. You don't have time to reply to everyone manually. That's where ManyChat changes the game. It turns your Instagram DMs into a 24/7 automated sales funnel, warming up leads and sending them exactly where they need to go without you lifting a finger. Unfortunately, this video is not sponsored by ManyChat, but this is something our team uses daily. How this works and why it prints money. Think about the old link in bio days. Someone sees your post, gets excited about your offer, then they have to exit the post they're viewing, navigate to your profile, find and click the bio link, often navigate through a landing page, finally to reach what they're looking for. That's 5 different actions just to learn more about your offer. And here's the harsh truth. You lose about 20% of interested people with each step that they have to take. So by the time someone makes it through all those steps, you've likely lost 80% of your potential customers. Not because they weren't interested, but because the process is just too complicated. Think of it like going to a restaurant, but instead of a clear address and directions, the owner tells you, just keep walking down Main Street until you feel lost. Look for a blue door, but we paint it a different color every Tuesday. There's a sign, but it's written in invisible ink. Oh, and you have to do the secret handshake with the statue outside. By the time they figure out all of this, they're probably already picked a different restaurant. That's exactly what happens when you make potential customers jump through too many hoops to buy from you. They just won't do it. With ManyChat, everything becomes frictionless. Someone sees your content, comments, and instantly receives your offer in the DMs, right where they are. No navigating away, no searching, no multiple clicks. It's like having a sales team that works 24/7, turning every interaction into a potential sale on autopilot. The path from interest to action becomes a single step instead of 5. Do you see how powerful that is? Here's the things that tools like ManyChat can do. Turn comments into instant leads. So imagine you post, want my exact Instagram content system? Comment growth and I'll send it to you. Now, instead of replying to hundreds of DMs manually, ManyChat automatically sends them a message with a link to your free sample or lead magnet. Why this works? The Instagram algorithm loves comments, so your post gets more reach, which is free traffic. The person gets instant value without waiting. Now they're inside your ecosystem, ready for the next step. 2, pre-qualify leads on autopilot. Not everyone who DMs you is ready to buy. Some are just curious. That's why ManyChat asks them preset questions. Here's an example of some targeted qualification questions for a fitness coach. Are you currently working out regularly or just getting started? What's your biggest fitness challenge right now? Losing weight, building muscle, or something else? Have you worked with a personal trainer before? What's your target fitness goal for the next 3 months? These questions help qualify leads while gathering valuable information about potential client needs and fitness journey stage. Why this works. You instantly filter out freebie seekers and identify serious buyers. Based on their answers, tools like ManyChat guides them to the right offer, free sample, low ticket product, or even to book a high ticket coaching call. Follow up and close sales without lifting a finger. Most people don't buy right away. That's why ManyChat will follow up automatically, just like an expert salesperson. Let's say someone downloads your free Instagram growth guide, but doesn't buy your course yet. ManyChat can send a follow-up DM in 48 hours like, hey, name, quick question. Did you get a chance to check out the business growth guide? Let me know if you have any questions. Here's why this works. Most sales happen in the follow-up, but 90% of people just never do it manually. Follow-ups keep you top of mind so you don't lose potential clients. It feels personal and conversational, not pushy. This shaves hours off your workload while bringing in more sales on autopilot. You're leaving money on the table by not using automations in your business. I helped Iris set up simple automations for her Instagram content, and the results were incredible. From just a few videos, she gained over 1,000 new email subscribers, 20,000 likes, and over 12,000 comments, all from automations that I helped her with. Everything we covered about strategy and systems is the foundation, but what's killing most creators isn't their lack of systems. It's these 3 deadly mistakes that I'm about to reveal. In fact, I made all 3 of these mistakes myself before hitting 6 figures. And the moment I fixed them, that's when everything changed. Let's break them down. Mistake number 1, you're creating content for scrollers, not buyers. Most creators fall into this trap. You make content that gets likes and views, but doesn't attract clients. Here's why. When you post trendy dances, viral sounds, or just generic tips, you're attracting people who want to be entertained, not people who want to pay you. In my coaching program, we have a simple rule. If your content could apply to anyone in your niche, It's too broad. The money is in the specificity. Instead of 5 tips to grow your business, try, this is how I booked 3 clients in 24 hours using this DM script. One gets likes, the other one gets leads. Mistake number 2, you're obsessed with vanity metrics. Here's the hard truth. Instagram's algorithm doesn't care if you make money. It only cares about keeping people on the app. That's why you can have posts with thousands of likes that don't convert, and posts with 1/10 of the engagement that bring in paying clients. I track one metric above all others: content to client conversion rate. That's it. How many people who see your posts actually become paying clients? When you focus on this instead of likes, your entire content strategy changes. Mistake number 3, you're waiting for perfect instead of profitable. I see this all the time. Creators who won't post until their lighting is perfect, their edits are flawless, their captions look like a best-selling novel, but really all you need is a simple post with a clear message that solves a problem. I posted a video about a year ago that showcases a simple but mind-blowing visual effect. It was less than 10 seconds long. I didn't even talk in the video, and it took me less than 20 minutes to make. It just showed the final result and then a call to action to comment, and that reel is still bringing leads into the business to this day. Your dream clients care about results, not production value. The fastest way to start making money: post the solution you provide, even if it's not pretty, then improve as you go. If you're ready to stop trading time for likes and start building a business that actually pays you, here's what to do today. First, create that irresistible free sample, your best content that proves your value. Second, plan your next 3 posts using the money post formula that we discussed. And third, if you want my complete content system, including my scroll stopping video formula to crack the algorithm, I've put everything together in a perfectly structured, easy to apply course. Here's proof that it works. Victor implemented this system for his trucking business and generated over 7.8 million views in just one of his videos. And Jaron, he used the same formula to get more than 1.2 million views on a video that he made with his daughter. If you want similar results, click the link below.